Yo ho ho and welcome to my Let's Play of Golden Sun, guys. Let's go to the intro menu because the title screen music is a bit loud. So I've decided to come back from some sort of retirement, and I'm fully aware that my Ocarina of Time Let's Play still isn't finished. But that's because the file I used to play it is gone. So I have to do it all over again, and then that takes like 6 hours. But I'm too lazy to do that at the moment, so I just thought, let's start with a new Let's Play series. This time it's gonna be Golden Sun. And okay, let's start it at first. And I can talk over the intro stuff. Okay, let's go on a great adventure. So this game is like something special to me, because not only it's my favorite game, but I'm also speedrunning this. And at the time this is being recorded, what the fuck? I'm just a little bit brain dead. It's nearly 4 in the morning. But okay, the thing is, I attempt to go to the ESA, the European Speedster Assembly, which is a speedrun event held in Sweden. So I offered a run of Golden Sun, and I'm still in practice mode, because it's been fucking ages since I've made real runs of the game. So let's answer with yes and continue with the game and stop rambling about stuff that doesn't matter, more or less. Okay, how about we choose a different color? Oh, that actually looks nice. Yeah, come on, let's go. And it's really strange to play that game casually, because I'm so not used to it. And yes, Garrett, we are trapped. More or less trapped. Because... okay, Garrett is in our party now. So about away from my personal preferences for the game, and let's focus a bit more on the game itself. This game was released like in 2001 or 2002 for the Game Boy Advance, and was like the best RPG released for that handheld. It even has a sequel too, called Lost Age. And maybe let's play that too someday, if people find interest in this Let's Play. And yeah, let's just answer with yes, he's going to die, because he's not. It's just faster to do it this way. The battle system is really neat, but I'll show it off a little bit later, because these fights are useless. That actually doesn't matter. There is a way to escape from every of the 4 intro battles. And that is by like resetting the whole stuff and waiting for 11.7 seconds and start the game right at 0, and then you will be able to escape from every battle. But now let's focus a bit on the story. So this village Vale here, well, it's called a village, but it's actually like the biggest town for whatever reason. But yeah, it's trapped in a fucking huge storm, and they're trying to hold off a boulder with something that's called synergy. And synergy is like magic. And the people who are able to use synergy are called adepts. And there's different synergy for every one of the 4 elements: fire, water, wind, and earth. But we will get to know it a little bit later. Yeah, we saw what happened. The brother of Jenna is caught in the stream and he can't get out. And what I find a little bit funny is, okay, I can go in here and blah blah blah. So they're like standing there on the planks and trying to throw a rope to him. But if you look, there is gonna be a fight right at the first tree, which I'm going to run from. If you look, like about here, if they stand right at the edge of the lower platform thing, grass whatsoever, they could just throw the rope from here to save him. But no, they just wait there for something to happen. So now we have to go and get some help. And yeah, and just as an early reminder, this is an RPG, and this RPG has a shit ton of cutscenes, and the cutscenes can be fucking hilariously long. Normally I'm used to mash right through it, but for people who are interested in it, what the guys say and stuff, I'll take my time with pressing away the text screen, because this story is actually worth it. It's one of the best stories I ever encountered in gaming itself. Okay, we got someone who has charged up fully. And so PP is like the synergy points. You can see it down below the HP bar. That is it. That's like just mana used for spells and stuff. And you can actually cast some of the spells in the overworld. There are spells that can only be cast in the overworld and not are used for attack stuff. I just realized that I say stuff a lot. But yeah. Okay. So now it's going to get fucking dramatic. You'll see why. I know I'm going to spoil a bit here and there, but yeah, I just can't shut my mouth. it's just... I feel like talking right now. And boom, the boulder falls. Golden silence. Okay. Okay. Felix got crushed. Jenna's parents are away. Isaac's dad got crushed too. Everyone seems dead, and we're just heading off. For whatever reason. And Garrett, our true friend, decides to follow us. And times like these that we man, it's times like these that we man have to stand together. I actually don't really know the texts anymore. Because, so, according to my timer, I'm like around 11 minutes in, and my normal time here is around 5 to 6 minutes. More or less 6 minutes. Yeah, 6 minutes is okay. 6.5, somewhere like that. Okay, and these two are the major enemies. They plundered the sanctuary of Vale, the Soul Sanctum, in search for something we will get to know soon. And then we will understand their motives better. But I'm not going to take that away so easily. And now we have a serious fight coming up. So this battle is impossible to win. Even if you hack, you get yourself like unlimited HP and perfect attack stats. And when you see the difference, she does 78 damage. Both are dead, defeated. And even if you hack and kill them, it ends this way. So it's a forced failure of the battle. And now we're going to encounter a 3-year time skip. Everything seems to be fine and normal. Isaac repairing the roof. And we witness Garrett training, and now we see overworld synergy the first time. Like stuff we can actually use. This synergy is called Move, and it's really handy. So I'm gonna skip this a bit over because they're just talking about, yeah, that he's training so hard because of the events from 3 years ago. And basically Garrett wants to be strong because not only that the event caused so much trouble, but also that he lost to the mysterious enemies. And that's why he's practicing his battle and synergy skills very, very hard. Yeah, it's really a lot of talking. And that's not a type of game for everyone. Because, well, I can fully understand people who are too lazy to read, like, so much text. because normally the game takes around 25 hours to complete. Speedrun wise, the world record for 100% lies around it's like 4:57. So more than 20 hours faster than normal. Okay, we're going to skip all this text because now she's rambling about that he's doing this stuff like training and shit because of the events from 3 years ago. So it's a bit of like story-wise backtracking. So not that important because like we witnessed what happened. And I gotta get used to take random battles now, because normally I just manipulate stuff to avoid random battles. But if I do that, I will have serious problems. But I'm not going to take fights so early. So you won't see me take fights for a longer time. Because I attempt at least one trick from speedrunning itself. A little bit later. Now Garrett just being clumsy and shit. For all the people who know Golden Sun, they know that Garrett is kinda useless and a fool. And for the people who played the entire series, it's going even further beyond that. I don't want to spoil too much. So now we have a 3-man party. And we're going to visit Old Man Kraden now. So because they just talked about they going to explore the Soul Sanctum for like alchemy research. And alchemy is basically the materia of the whole world. Everything is made up out of the 4 elements, and the study of that is called alchemy. And now we have the 2 badasses again here. And I guess I can reveal the names. They're called Sartoros and Minardi. And just by the name of it, I guess I don't have to explain who is who. Okay, I'm a bit sorry that I skipped the text over a bit because I'm used to go fast. But I explain the story like as good as I can. Well, I know the story in and out perfectly, but it's just so much text, and I guess people get bored if there is so much and so long passages full of text and text and text all over. I'm going to explain stuff and skip texts a bit like this. So basically they talked about the raid they did 3 years ago when they failed because they activated a trap. And they want to try it again like 3 years later. So they are the names. Satras and Menardi. And Kraden finds that very suspicious because it seems that they know more about the Sanctum than he does. And that's why he wants to investigate the Sanctum a bit more than usual. He himself went a couple of times and looked around for clues about alchemy. But there are some secrets inside which he didn't realize. And those are the secrets we are going to unravel as soon as they are finished talking. And he gets some mysterious bags for research purposes. Alright, let's go. That's a good speech. And as I said earlier, it's like the biggest town area thing in the whole game. So the monk doesn't want me to go to Mount Aleph, but he's just stupid, and we can go freely and visit. Okay. Now we've reached the Soul Sanctum. Yes, this is our first time here, of course. Okay, because normally this would take a while to do. I'm going to skip a portion of it. So the trick here is, if you want to skip like the biggest part of Soul Sanctum, excluding the cutscene stuff, you go to this pillar. I mean, you can go to this position right here, but it's safer to do it this way. And you set move to the R shortcut and retreat to the L shortcut. So now what you want to do is cast 7 moves. This takes a bit of time, but we're already at 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we've drained down to 4 PP. And as you can see here, we are not able to cast retreat. And as you can read here, retreat is like save warping back to the entrance of the dungeon. Normally you can't cast it in the menu, but if you set retreat to a shortcut button and try to use it and it fails, you are still in retreat mode. And if you go through doors, you can end up in different or strange locations. That's because, like, when you are in retreat mode, you're set back to the first room, but you keep your coordinates where you were from the other rooms. So if I like save my quest here, and if I reset, and select the file again, I'm out of bounds. And that skips like the whole labyrinth thing whatsoever. And you just press up for a few seconds, and then there's a door out of bounds about now. And now you skip like all Soul Sanctum. And no, I'm not going to take this fight. That would be stupid. And I'm going to take all of her stuff just because... Nah, it's not used. So, the reason why I wanted to take all of her stuff is because we're gonna lose her later on. That's no big secret, and that's no big deal at all. You will see why. So now we reach the heart of Sol Sanctum. Kraden has never been here, because he never realized that you can push statues to the side and there are hidden doors behind them. Which we would have seen if I wouldn't have gotten the shortcut. Yes, we will go a little further. Because it seems like to be a good idea to explore mystical sanctuaries. And the music is so nice. And for a Game Boy Advance game, the effects were really impressive. All in all, it's a damn beautiful game. And the language used in Golden Sun and the translations is really impressive, because it's not like some standard language which is used in most of the games. It has a higher touch. So, as you can see here, it's obvious that you have to push the statues in those holes, but if you do that beforehand, you trigger a cutscene and a trap. So, people who know and play the game, you gotta push those statues first to disable the trap. And contrary to the normal belief, it's not faster to cast move here, to put the statue in the correct place. So now we have to use move ourselves the first time, because we can't reach that here. So let's use move and drag it in our direction. Okay, now it's safe to push those statues. And they actually changed the moon to the sun. Kraden doesn't even know what's going on. But I think I'll make this episode a little bit shorter than I used to make episodes. Like, sure, it's nice to watch like 1 hour Let's Play videos, but it's been late and I want to see how this video God damn it, how the response is to this video. So this game has a lot of puzzles and stuff based around synergy. And you can easily overcome that. So it's not like they're extremely hard puzzles. But it's nice to have such features in the game. They add a little bit of diversity. Okay, now we have the sun here, and the moon is here. Same goes for the floor below. And down here is nothing. The door just leads to a room where a synergy stone is in, but we already have full PP, so it's not needed. So the logical conclusion is, if the sun is here, the moon has to be in the other room. And oh, there is the moon. Well, surely there must be something in the room. I wonder. Like, there is a shiny light coming from the middle of the moon. Well, it's a nice crescent moon. Okay, if I trigger this, there is gonna be a fucking long cutscene. So I'm going to save here. And I will end this episode now. Oh, fuck. That happens from time to time, because the emulator sucks. And I don't know why, and I can't solve the problem myself. But that's okay, that's cool. So anyway, thanks for watching. Leave a comment if you liked it, or even if you're not liked it. Just leave a comment. Tell me what you think about it. Tell me what I can improve, or what I could do to make this series better, in your opinion. Because it's all for your entertainment. That's all I care about. I don't care for my gaming skills, because I'm just an average gamer, not like hardcore super gamers. But yeah, tell me what you think. I'm out, guys. See you next time.